Perfect Wisdom, with the divisions of the Abhisammayalamkara. Translated by EdwardConze 1904–1979. University of California Press, Berkeley, Los Angeles, London. Chapter 81. Being joined to ultimate reality. Purification. Subhuti. One who sees what is real is not defiled or purified. One who does not see what is real is also not defiled or purified. For all dharmas have non-existence, for own being. The non-existent cannot be defiled or purified, nor can the existent, nor the self-existent, nor that which in its self-existence is non-existent. What then is that which the Lord has expounded as purification? The Lord. It is the sameness of all dharmas. Subhuti. And what is that sameness of all dharmas? The Lord. It is suchness, non-falseness, unaltered suchness, the nature of dharma, the realm of dharma, the established order of dharma, the fixed sequence of dharma, the reality limit. That which, whether tathagatas are or are not produced, is just established as the established order of dharma, as the realm of dharma, that is purification. And although that is conventionally spoken about by means of worldly conventional terms, it is in fact inexpressible, incommunicable, quite beyond the paths of language, speech, and sound. The equipment which results from purification. Subhuti. If all dharmas are like a dream, an echo, a reflected image, a mirage, a magical illusion, or a magical creation, how does the bodhisattva in the face of dharmas which are thus non-entities and not actually real raise his thought to the supreme enlightenment, and accordingly resolve to fulfill the 6 perfections to the 80 subsidiary marks? How does he achieve the great halo with which he illuminates countless world systems? Or a voice like that of Brahma, which enables him to demonstrate dharma with one single sound to beings in the world systems in the 10 directions, after he has read their thoughts and understood their intentions? The Lord. These dharmas of which you have spoken, are they not like a dream, too? Like a magical creation? Subhuti. How, then, if all dharmas are like a dream, can the bodhisattva course in the perfection of wisdom? For a dream is not actually real, too. A magical creation is not actually real. And by means of what is not actually real, one cannot fully know the supreme enlightenment after one has coursed in the 6 perfections too. In the 18 special dharmas of a Buddha. The Lord. So it is, Subhuti, so it is. All these dharmas are contrived activities, planned and willed, and through them the knowledge of all modes cannot be reached. All these dharmas serve to bring near the path and to produce it, but do not lead to the obtainment of the fruit. For the non-production and non-manifestation of these dharmas means that they are without marks. Therefore, from the first thought of enlightenment onwards, the bodhisattva continues to exert himself in wholesome dharmas, be it the perfection of giving, to the special Buddha dharmas. And he cognizes all this is a magical illusion. Without having fulfilled those dharmas, one cannot mature beings. Therefore the bodhisattva, who courses in perfect wisdom, cognizes as like a dream, too. As like a magical creation each and every wholesome dharma in which he exerts himself. When he courses in perfect wisdom, he cognizes everything up to the knowledge of all modes as like a dream. Therefore the bodhisattva who courses in perfect wisdom does not seize on dream-like dharmas, too. On dharmas which are like magical creations, as either existent or non-existent, and when he has done so he reaches the knowledge of all modes. For unseizable is the perfection of wisdom, and so is everything up to the 18 special Buddha dharmas. Therefore the bodhisattva, having known all dharmas as unseizable, strives after the supreme enlightenment. And why? Because all dharmas are unseizable, non-entities, like a dream, too. Like a magical creation. But one cannot reach an unseizable dharma through an unseizable dharma, except for beings who do not cognize or see these dharmas. Therefore the bodhisattva sets out for the supreme enlightenment for the sake of all beings. From the first thought of enlightenment onwards, whatever gift he gives to, whatever wisdom he develops, he does so for the sake of all beings and not for the sake of his own self. It is exclusively for the sake of all beings that he sets out for the supreme enlightenment. When he courses in perfect wisdom, he dissuades from their perverted views those who have perceived a being in what is not a being, a self in what is not the self too. viewer and what is not a viewer, and thereafter he establishes them in the deathless element where these habitual concepts, such as the notion of such, no longer proceed. When he has given up all these tendencies to make affirmations and negations about objects, and all these restless tremulations of intellectual multiplicity, he dwells with a heart which does not mind anything as one who has achieved much. It is by this device that the Bodhisattva, when he courses in perfect wisdom, does not himself settle down in any dharma whatever and establishes also all beings in the avoidance of settle down by way of worldly convention, and not by way of ultimate reality. Subhuti. That dharma which has been fully known by the Tathagata, has that been fully known by way of worldly convention, or by way of ultimate reality? The Lord. By way of worldly convention one says that this dharma has been fully known by the Tathagata. But when one says that this dharma has been fully known by that dharma, one really gets hold of nothing. And why? It would be a basis if one were to say that through this dharma has that dharma been fully known. And through duality there can be no attainment or reunion. Subhuti. If through duality there is no attainment and no reunion, is there, then, an attainment and reunion through non-duality? The Lord. There is no attainment or reunion through either duality or non-duality. There can be attainment and reunion only where there is neither duality nor non-duality. And why? Because they would otherwise imply an intellectual multiplicity. But in the sameness of dharma there is no intellectual multiplicity, for the nature of dharma is without intellectual multiplicity. Subhuti. What is the sameness of dharma in respect of dharmas which all have non-existence, for own being? The Lord. The sameness of dharma is where there is no existent, no non-existent, no own being, and no doctrinal statement. For about the sameness of dharma no doctrinal statement is possible. Since outside the sameness of dharma no dharma can be apprehended, the sameness of dharma has transcended all dharmas. The sameness of dharma is inaccessible to anyone, be they fools or holy men, and it lies outside their range. Subhuti. Does, then, the sameness of dharma lie outside the range also of the Tathagata? The Lord. It lies outside the range of all holy men, including the Tathagatas.